No one is coming. That's the brutal truth. You can cry, complain, pray for a lifeline, but nobody's showing up to pull you out of your mess. If you're sitting around waiting for a lucky break, a kind soul, or some magical opportunity to fall into your lap, you're already losing. The world doesn't reward the passive, it rewards the relentless. The only hands that can pull you up are your own, and if you haven't figured that out yet, you're already behind. Every second you waste hoping for help is a second someone else is grinding, building, evolving. Life is war. You either sharpen your weapons or get crushed. Self-reliance isn't a choice, it's survival. You don't need another motivational video. You don't need someone to believe in you. You need to believe in your own capacity to dominate, to take control, to shape your reality with force and will. No one cares how tired you are. No one's coming to carry you. So what are you going to do? Sit there and rot or stand up and fight? You have to become dangerous. You have to become disciplined. Relying on anyone but yourself is weakness, and weakness gets eaten alive. Your excuses don't matter. Your pain doesn't matter. Your feelings don't matter. Only results do. The sooner you accept that, the faster you rise. So stop begging for help. Stop blaming your past, your parents, your environment. You're not a tree. You can move, you can grind, you can win. But only if you understand one thing: no one is coming to save you. Grind or die. Choose. Excuses are the luxury of the weak. They're soft pillows for people too scared to face the truth about themselves. Every time you say, "I'm tired, I don't have time, I'll start tomorrow," you're feeding the part of you that wants to stay average. And let's be clear, average is the same as invisible. No one remembers the guy who almost made it, who had potential but no discipline, who talked big but never followed through. The world doesn't care about your story. It doesn't care that your childhood was rough, that your friends don't support you, or that you're struggling to stay motivated. None of that matters. The scoreboard doesn't ask for context. It just shows wins and losses. You think someone successful got there by making excuses. You think they had it easier than you. No, they just chose to get it done anyway. Winners don't negotiate with their weakness. They don't hit snooze. They don't skip workouts. They don't say maybe later. They act. They show up. They get it done regardless of how they feel. That's the difference. Excuses are chains that keep you tied to the same place while everyone else laps you. If you're still making excuses, you don't want it bad enough. And if you don't want it bad enough, get out of the way. Because someone out there is grinding while you're complaining. Someone out there is using the same 24 hours you waste to build an empire. Your feelings won't save you. Your dreams won't build themselves. You can either own your situation and rise, or keep talking about what's holding you back while life drags you through the dirt. Excuses or execution, you choose. Motivation is a lie. It's a fleeting emotion, a sugar rush that disappears the moment life punches you in the face. You can't build anything real on motivation because it's unreliable. One day you feel inspired. The next day you feel like doing nothing. And if you wait for the perfect mood to take action, you'll never move. That's why discipline eats motivation alive. Discipline is doing what needs to be done, even when you don't feel like it, especially when you don't feel like it. It's waking up early when your body begs for more sleep. It's working when everyone else is relaxing. It's showing up when no one's watching and pushing through when every part of you wants to quit. That's the difference between people who win and people who dream. Winners don't need motivation. They've built systems, habits, structure. Their lives are forged in routine, carved in consistency, and powered by grit. They do the reps. They don't negotiate with laziness. They don't give energy to emotion. They give energy to execution. Discipline means you've made a decision, and that decision doesn't get overruled just because you feel tired or distracted. If your life is run by motivation, you'll lose every time you're not in the mood, which, let's be honest, is most of the time. So the question is simple: are you soft or are you solid? Can you control yourself, or are you a slave to your feelings? Motivation is for people who want to feel good. Discipline is for people who want to win. And only one of those gets results. Pain is the price of progress. That's the deal. That's the cost of entry. You don't grow in comfort. You don't get stronger by doing what's easy. Every level up in your life is earned through some kind of suffering, physical, mental, emotional. That pain you're trying to avoid, that's the very thing that will shape you. That discomfort, that resistance, that struggle, it's not the enemy. It's the proving ground. You don't get a six-pack by skipping workouts. You don't build a business by sleeping in. You don't sharpen your mind by avoiding hard truths. You want progress. Then stop whining and embrace the pain. The weak run from it. They numb it. They hide behind distractions, comfort, junk food, fake friends, and cheap dopamine. But the strong, They step into it. They let it burn. They know every drop of sweat, every ache, every sacrifice is a step closer to power. You can't shortcut this. You can't hack growth. You've got to bleed for it. You've got to endure when it gets boring, when it gets painful, when it feels like nothing is changing. That's the moment that separates winners from quitters. Progress is quiet. It's lonely. It's brutal, but it's worth it. So the next time it hurts, good. That means it's working. That means you're breaking the old you. That means you're being carved into something better. Pain is the toll you pay to rise. And if you're not paying, you're not progressing. The world doesn't care about your sob story. Harsh. Good. That's reality. You can cry, complain, tell everyone how unfair life is, but none of that pays your bills. None of that gets you respect. None of that changes your situation. The world rewards hustlers, not victims. It doesn't care how hard your past was or how many people doubted you. It only cares about what you produce, what you bring to the table. You either show up strong or you get left behind. Success doesn't feel sorry for you. It doesn't slow down for the weak. It's ruthless, and it's reserved for the people who grind like their life depends on it. If you're stuck in a victim mindset, you're finished before you even start. Victims wait to be saved. Hustlers save themselves. Victims blame others. Hustlers take full ownership. Victims talk about what they deserve. Hustlers go out and take what they want. This world is brutal, and it doesn't owe you understanding. It owes you nothing. You want power. Earn it. You want respect. Work for it. You want freedom. Fight for it. No one's handing you a damn thing. You've got to become the kind of person that forces doors open. That creates opportunity out of thin air. That shows up when others quit, keeps going when others fold, and wins because quitting was never an option. So decide, are you going to be the person who waits around for a handout or the savage who builds something from nothing? You can't be both. Choose your side. The world already has enough victims. Be a weapon. Be a hustler. Be undeniable. Comfort is the enemy. It lulls you into thinking you've done enough, that you've made it, that it's okay to slow down. But greatness doesn't live in comfort. It lives in resistance, in struggle, in the grind you don't want to do. Comfort is a trap dressed as success. It whispers, relax, you deserve it, when you haven't earned a damn thing yet. It seduces you into playing safe, staying small, avoiding pain, and every time you choose comfort over challenge, you step further away from your potential. Growth doesn't come from doing what's easy. It comes from forcing yourself to do what's hard, every single day. If you're comfortable, you're not improving. You're decaying, stagnating, wasting time pretending you're progressing when you're really just standing still. Comfort breeds weakness. It's where dreams die slowly, buried under Netflix, fast food, scrolling, and self-pity. You think legends were built in comfort. You think warriors, champions, winners were born from easy days and soft routines. No, they were forged in discomfort. They got up when they didn't want to. They worked when they were exhausted. They chased growth like their life depended on it. Because it did. You want to stand out, then suffer on purpose. Do the things that scare you. Push when your body says stop. Get comfortable being uncomfortable. Because when you make discomfort your normal, that's when you become unstoppable. That's when greatness starts to show itself. But it doesn't visit the soft, it doesn't reward the lazy, and it sure as hell doesn't care about the comfortable. Get up, get moving. Get out of your soft little bubble, because comfort is killing you. You are the problem, and you are the solution. Everything in your life, your failures, your pain, your regrets, your stagnation is your responsibility. It's not your boss, not your parents, not your friends, not the economy, not the government. It's you. You made the choices. You tolerated the habits. You allowed the excuses. You ignored the warning signs. And until you accept that, nothing will change. As long as you keep pointing fingers, you stay powerless. But the moment you look in the mirror and say, this is on me, that's when the game changes. That's when you take back control, because if you caused the problem, you can fix it. If you created the mess, you can clean it up. That's real power. That's what separates the elite from the average. Stop acting like life is happening to you. Life reacts to you. It mirrors your mindset, your actions, your level of intensity. You want a better life, be better, want more money, get more valuable, want stronger relationships, show up stronger. Everything begins with you. You're not stuck. You're just not taking the actions necessary to move. You're not lost. You're just afraid to face what needs to be done. Don't pretend you don't know what to do. You do. You've just been avoiding it because it's uncomfortable, inconvenient, or scary. But growth lives in that discomfort. Power lives in doing the hard thing anyway. So stop whining, stop waiting, stop looking for someone to give you a plan, a handout, or a miracle. Be your own savior. Be your own rescue mission. No one is going to do it for you, and they shouldn't have to. Everything you want is on the other side of owning your flaws and fixing them. It's not about perfection, it's about responsibility. Total, raw, unapologetic responsibility. Because once you accept that it's all on you, nobody can stop you. Not circumstances, not people, not even failure. You become a force. And that's when life starts to bend in your favor. Time is your most valuable weapon, and most people treat it like it's unlimited. You waste hours scrolling, procrastinating, doing nothing, as if you've got forever. Newsflash, you don't. Every second that passes is a second you'll never get back. Every minute wasted is fuel handed to your competition. Time doesn't care how tired you are, how stressed you are, or how confused you feel. It moves forward with or without you. The successful know this. They treat time like a currency, like a blade. They sharpen it, invest it, use it to cut through mediocrity. The losers, they kill time and then wonder why nothing in their life changes. You say you don't have time, but your actions prove otherwise. You binge shows, sleep in, waste weekends, chase distractions, scroll endlessly, gossip about people doing better than you. That's not a time problem, that's a discipline problem. And every day you spend like that is a day you're choosing to stay exactly where you are. Understand this, you either use time or time uses you. It's either your weapon or your weakness. Those late nights and early mornings add up. Those small daily efforts compound. Time is either helping you build an empire or dig your grave. You have the same 24 hours as the winners. They're not better than you. They're just more focused, more ruthless, more aware of what every hour is worth. They don't waste time complaining. They don't waste time chasing quick dopamine. They're building constantly, relentlessly. So ask yourself, how are you spending your time? Are you sharpening your mind, body, skills, or are you bleeding time with nothing to show for it? Every second is a decision. Every hour is a chance. Time isn't waiting for you to get serious. It's moving fast. And the clock doesn't stop because you're tired, sad, or confused. So either master time or be mastered by it. Those are your only two options. Use it or lose. No one is coming to save you. That's not negativity. That's reality. And it's the most freeing truth you'll ever accept. Because once you understand that it's all on you, you stop waiting and start building. You stop hoping and start doing. You stop dreaming and start grinding. The world owes you nothing, and that's exactly why you can take everything. Through discipline, pain, discomfort, responsibility, and relentless action, you become unstoppable. You become a weapon. This life doesn't hand victories to the lazy, the soft, or the weak. It rewards the obsessed, the focused, the ones who rise early, outwork everyone, and refuse to quit. So get up, stop whining, stop hesitating. The clock's ticking, and the battlefield of life doesn't wait. Own your time, own your choices, and own your future. Because the truth is simple, if you don't save yourself, no one will. Grind now, win later, or stay comfortable and watch your life slip away. The choice is yours.